Friday witnessed a set of developments related to the emerging coronavirus, most notably the announcement of British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and the return of local corona infection to China, while Italy recorded the largest death toll in one day. Coronavirus statistics: the injured 4,986,332, recoverers 1,958,496, the deaths 324,910. Johnson confirmed his HIV infection, saying that he is subject to self-isolation, but he will continue to lead the government's efforts to counter the virus. As for Italy, it recorded the most severe death toll in one day. On Friday, it announced the death of more than 1,000 people from corona. The total number of injured in China is now 81,140, while the death toll has increased by 5 to 3,292. The following is a review of the latest developments in the Coruna epidemic around the world. More than 1,000 deaths were recorded in Italy, Friday, due to the coronavirus, in the highest daily toll. The number of confirmed cases of coronavirus in Algeria has risen to 406 and the number of deaths reaches 26. The World Health Organization appeals to countries of the world not to use any drugs that have not been proven effective in treating the coronavirus. World Health Organization: more than 500,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the world and more than 20,000 deaths. WHO: more than 100,000 people have recovered from infection with the coronavirus. The French Prime Minister announces the extension of the closure in the country for an additional 2 weeks until April 15. The total number of people infected with coronavirus in New York State reaches 44,635 cases. The death toll from the coronavirus in New York State has increased to 519. The Netherlands records 112 new deaths from the coronavirus and 1172 cases. The British Minister of Health is infected with coronavirus and subjected to domestic isolation. Saudi Arabia announces the registration of 92 new cases infected with the coronavirus, including 10 cases coming from abroad, bringing the total number of infected to 1,104 cases. A spokesman for the Saudi Ministry of Health: 2 cases of recovery from the coronavirus are the same, bringing the number of people recovering to 35. Reuters: a town and 4 villages in the Black Sea region of Turkey have been isolated because of the coronavirus. Lebanon records a new death from the coronavirus, bringing the total deaths to 7 cases, and cases reaching 391 after registering 23 new cases. The United Nations expects global tourism to decline by 20 to 30% in 2020 due to the coronavirus. The number of deaths due to coronavirus in Spain increased to 4,858 people. The Kremlin: a coronavirus infection was recorded by a member of the Russian presidency, but he was not in direct contact with Putin. The French Prime Minister talks about a major escalation of the coronavirus in his country and warns of difficult days ahead. Kuwaiti Ministry of Health: 17 new cases of coronavirus were registered, bringing the number of cases to 225. Iranian Ministry of Health: the total number of people infected with coronavirus exceeds 32,300 cases, and deaths reach 2,378 cases. Oman Ministry of Health: 22 new cases of coronavirus were registered. Hong Kong records 65 new cases of coronavirus, in the largest daily increase in the number of cases in the country. The number of infections with the coronavirus in Russia increased to 1036. Israel records 2 deaths from the coronavirus, bringing the number of deaths to 10, while the number of infected people reached 3,035. Russia decides to close cafes and restaurants across the country, starting from Saturday. Kuwaiti Ministry of Health recovered 8 cases of coronavirus, bringing the number of people recovered to 57. The number of corona injuries in India has risen to 724, and deaths are 17. Uzbekistan announces the registration of the first death from the coronavirus. 91 new cases of coronavirus were registered in Thailand, bringing the number of people infected in the country to 1136. South Korea reported 91 new cases, bringing the total number of injuries to 9,332. These developments came after a new windy day of news and figures from the coronavirus, which terrifies the world, most notably from the West. American danger. On Thursday, it was announced that the United States had the highest number of confirmed infections with the coronavirus in the world, according to a special census based on data compiled by the New York Times. The United States, with a population of 300 million, recorded 81,321 injuries, surpassing that result in China and Italy. And revealed, world or meters, on Thursday, a frightening number indicating the number of new cases of coronavirus in the United States, and stated that it had reached more than 15,400. U.S. President Donald Trump announced that he would speak to his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping later Friday, days after U.S. accusations that China was not sharing important information about the epidemic. The U.S. military decided to stop providing some detailed data on the incidence of newborn coronavirus in its ranks, in anticipation that its enemies will use this data. The first death. Venezuela announced the registration of the first death of the new coronavirus on its soil, noting that the deceased, a 47-year-old man, had suffered from a disease in the lungs. Europe. According to Agence France Presse, Corona's death toll exceeded 25,000 worldwide, mostly in Europe. Despite the closure decisions and precautionary measures against the coronavirus, the French authorities announced, on Thursday, that 365 new deaths had been registered, bringing the total to 1,696. This is a 27% increase from the previous day, a significant increase, given that France is currently in the second week of the closure. The virus also killed a 16-year-old girl in the Paris region, for the first time. French President Emmanuel Macron announced Thursday night, Friday, that he, along with his counterpart Donald Trump and other countries, is preparing an important new initiative to confront the emerging coronavirus.